This is the start of our new solo/cooperative Brutality skirmish wargame narrative campaign, and this is going to be our new warband. Where we start off this story is these are a Beast Kingdoms tribe, and they live in the Twisting Woods like most of the Beast Kingdoms do, and they have a leader, but the leader is not going to be in this campaign right away. So Rox, who is the rhino, and Tuska, which is the lady with the pistols there, and Mermac, which is the pink shark, come back from a hunting mission, and they were hunting just for food. Their tribe actually trades a lot of furs and things like that, natural things. They weave nets out of nature and things like that, and they actually sell them. Many of the Beast Kingdoms are not very happy with humanoid people, and they will kill them on sight and things like that. But this tribe actually isn't. Their leader is benevolent. It's a female, and she doesn't participate with the humanoids. She only trades with other Beast Kingdoms, but she's not going to murder them on sight like a lot of Beast Kingdoms do. Now, that does put some strife in their group. Tuska, who has the pistols, and Mermac and Rox all kind of believe in the kill humans on sight sort of thing, humanoids on sight, because they hate them. The Sif, who is the mantis, and Stephen, who is the seagull mage there, they are actually more on the leader's side with, hey, we should not, just kill people just because of their species or their race. So, but these other three on the right here have usually been hurt or, mistreated in some way by humans is why they feel that way, or humanoids. So, when they get back from a hunting party, they find their place in the Twisting Woods completely disheveled. It's been robbed, and most of their people have been taken captive. So, Sif and Steven are the only ones left that have not been captured. They happened to be out of town at the time and only caught the very tail end of the attackers leaving. So they've had everything they own as a tribe stolen. All these crates and containers have been strewn about and sifted through, and they've gotten three other people in their group have been captured. So the goal of this solo mission is going to be that we're going to save those other three people. There's two of them that will end up joining us, and the third one will end up being the leader. Now, Rox and the leader actually have a relationship, and that's the main reason why Rox desperately wants to get her back, because not only is she the leader of the group, but also she's the head chieftain for this tribe, but also that's his love interest as well. So that is the exact reason why we are going about this narrative journey. So over the course of it, the two people that we save are going to end up joining our group, and the third one will finally mean that we have beaten the campaign. So I'm not going to go the normal wins and losses is what I'm going to do. Every time we get a win, we're going to get a chance to get one of those people via a narrative reason. But we're not going to hire people like normal. We're going to use all the normal rules for hiring people and getting new players. But I'm not going to do a narrative mission to get somebody new until we have passed one of those passive abilities for, recruitment or whatever like that. So, Steven is a mage. Sif is a fast support. And the Pistoleer is obviously ranged. Mermac is melee, and so is Rox is melee. So we're going to go a little further into detail of who and what they are and what their personalities are in just a moment. Alright, now is the part of it that I'm going to actually discuss exactly who they are and what they do. So Rox is obviously a melee. I'm using stealth as my faction trait because most of these guys are hunters. And you can see that I gave him the model ability Tackle. A lot of you may not be familiar with that because it is in the Bestiary and the Arena Mode book. It's one of the new model abilities. And I really like it. In other words, if he successfully charges someone in a straight horizontal line with taking the shortest distance possible, he automatically gets a critical charge. He just slams right into him, which, he's a friggin' rhino, so what do you expect? And he's got an extra fight skill, and he's got an extra save. So, he, like I said, he's a little on the fence. He is less forgiving of humanoids, but he's got his girlfriend to kind of tone him down, and he's willing to do whatever his girlfriend says because she's the chieftain, and she's also his girlfriend. So, he is really the most middle person. The next two, Sif and Steven, are both on the side of the chieftain, obviously, and they want to be forgiving of the humanoids. Sif is a fast Actually, Sif is a female, and so is Tuska, the Pistolier. So Sif, she's got an extra dexterity and an extra save, and she's got stealth as her ability. And ultimately, I want to upgrade Rox as a brute because I feel like his giant hammer is just going to slam into people and knock them 6 inches one way or the other. Or maybe it's his horns. Sif, I'm going to aim for probably a scout. No, I forget what the thing is called. But anyway, it's the one that gets pluses in cover because she's real stealthy. And then Steven... he's got Mind Strain as an ability, which you probably also don't recognize because it's a brand new one that will be coming out soon in the bestiary. And Mind Strain, essentially, before he makes any willpower rolls, he can declare that he's going to Mind Strain, and when he rolls, he gets -1 willpower, but he gets +4 more inches on the power, the range of it. So that's very helpful in specific circumstances, but it's nice to get those extra 4 inches. If you've ever been just out of range of something... you know, you will appreciate that. Ultimately, I want to make him an augmenter, so I've picked 4 powers. He's got 2 regular powers, and instead of giving him any model traits, I gave him 2 6-inch powers, Time Slip and Aura. And all of these right here are abilities that the augmenter can use. So he will cast it when he upgrades to augmenter. He'll cast it on somebody, and it will stick to them. So that's pretty cool. Barrier, Curse, Aura, and Time Slip. So he can put a barrier up, which is nice, and literally just block, say, oh, that's a movement blocking barrier, and just block a whole alleyway for the rest of the game, which is nice. So Sif and Steven are both pretty level-headed. Steven, if you look at him closely, he has a cursed crystal demon skull. Can I get it to... Yeah, a cursed crystal demon skull on his staff. And that's what he uses with Curse and all that, so that's pretty cool. Then after Steven, you have Tuska. Tuska is a female, and she's got Point Blank. Ultimately, of course, naturally, I'd probably make her a Pistolier, but, you know, Pistolier is such a common thing to give somebody for ranged. I really want to showcase some of the things that people can do differently. So that's why Sif is going to be the... skirmisher or scout, whatever it's called, and Steven's gonna be an augmenter, and Tuska I actually think is gonna do a sentry so that she can shoot at people when they get within, I think it's 4 inches if they move for any reason. So she's gonna get on objectives and just dare people to come at her, which is gonna be cool. Plus at point blank, she's gonna be getting, if they're within 4 inches, they're definitely within half range, so they're gonna be getting +1 to hit people too, which is nice. And she's got an extra save and an extra movement because I want her capping those objectives. So I'm going to treat her a little differently than you normally would arranged. She's going to act a little more like a fast, but a fast with benefits. And she generally is very angry, and she does not trust humans whatsoever. She's definitely a kill-on-sight type of person. And she is aggressive and whatnot. Now, Mermac is the exact same way. Mermac, if you'll see, he's a very small shark. A very tiny, tiny pink shark. And as you can imagine, you know, most sharks are much larger than him. So he's got a serious inferiority complex. And he also has a new model ability that's in the bestiary. It's Scales. And I believe what that is whenever you get a wound chart roll of either 1 through 7 or 1 through 8 put against him, he can ask the opponent to re-roll it. But they got to take the second result. So if they roll it right into a 10 or something, well, you got to take that. But there's the chance that you will do, you know, less. And he's a melee. I don't know exactly what I'm going to make him. I'm thinking about making him as a fanatic. No, I think it's a fanatic. It's amazing I don't remember my own words. But anyway, the one that gets a time slip each turn. And he gets an extra fight skill and an extra save. So he's going to be the murderizer. So this is our group for this narrative campaign, and I think I'm just going to upload this as a separate video so that we're not clogging up the first official mission. I'm about to be recording that now. I don't know if I'm going to release these at the exact same time or not, but that's your group. Rox, Sif, Steven, Tuska, and Mermac. Let's see if they can get their buddies back, or they're going to fail and go insane doing so.